What is up, guys? It's your boy, No Risk, No a Premium, back with another episode of the 2 Minute Drill, guys. Today, today, today we got the sell. Today, it felt like we got the sell that we wanted to happen yesterday, right? Zooming in here, when we went up and really kissed into this major supply level. Let me just zoom out so it's a little easier to see. But obviously we can, date it back. I go a little farther. Get this in here. Sorry for all the lines. You guys will understand. I mean, look at this huge supply, right? We're thinking, we get up here, we're thinking a reaction like this. Well, it came today. And there was really only two trades you were going to take: a break of the flush of the lows during the open. Okay. Which we already started flushing below at the open. Okay. Or you went to say, when are we gonna bounce? When are we gonna find a bottom? Right. And when are we gonna knife catch this thing? If you're in the Wolves Wealth Committee, we did both. We caught the entire move down. It felt like there was not a single green candle on the 5-minute chart and this is my time here on the West Coast. So this is 8:30. This is 2 hours into the market. I mean, death. Okay. This is where we got in on the call side, and then we rode it on up. So great. That's great. Whoop-de-doo. How do you do? You made some money. That's what you're supposed to do. You're a trader. Great. Now we have tomorrow. What happens tomorrow? Well, today we had AMD after hours, and I don't even know. I think they beat, but they still sold it. Doesn't really matter. It's down about 5 handles. We have Apple on Thursday, but tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, who do we have? Mr. Daddy P. That's Jerome Powell, for those of you that are tuning to the channel that knew. We call him Daddy P, Mr. Fuck Your Calls, Mr. Fuck Your Puts. He's here to fuck everybody's day, but it seems like FOMC event tomorrow, Federal Open Market Committee. There will be Powell speaking 30-minute post of news. And I could tell you the perfect way to trade the FOMC data release is to not fucking trade it at all. Yes. Yes. Clear your ears out again, wipe your eye boogers out, and listen again. The best way to trade the FOMC data release event is to not fucking trade it. And I'm probably going to be the only person on this entire planet that tells you that. But I'm always going to keep it a buck with you. You know why? Because it's designed to get you fucked up. It's designed to have fake outs. It's designed to get wiki. It's designed to make you emotional. The best thing you could do, and the only thing that we know the market does, is it establishes a range into the data release. Now, that's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have a plethora of headline bombs, we like to call them, come out right at 2 p.m. And then at 2:30, Mr. Jerome P., the federal chair of the Fed, okay, gets out and he starts answering questions. And he goes for about an hour. Until he's at the tail end of his speech is when we'll finally pick a direction. So how do you play it for tomorrow? We'll mark your pre-market high and low. We know that bottom of the balance at 406 is a big level. We now know that this 408 is a big level. Why? We had a reject, follow through, back test. Look where we bounced today, right at 408. So you'll want to put the low of the day, the high of the day. We know the top of the bounce is 412. So the levels you're going to be watching tomorrow, and I'm not going to tell you exactly how to play this because I'm not going to know what's going to be the tradable action. We're up here 4 handles on ES futures right now. We're up, 50 cents or whatever on SPY. That's great. Let's see where we open. But I can tell you this, the market typically doesn't like to break down or break out of major levels into this data print. More so, it'll have fake breakdowns and fake breakouts and find and establish a range into the data coming out at 2 p.m. So when you can find that established range, you trade around that range. Okay, that's it. Now, you need to be careful. You're playing zero-date options on any index or any cash ETFs. It will be elevated with IV, meaning the implied volatility in anticipation for this rate hike decision event of the FOMC will be elevated. So it might be in your best interest to play Friday's contracts, or maybe just play another stock within those cash ETFs that you like to play, so you won't get caught on an inflated premium in the morning. Okay, now there will be an IV crush after the fact, meaning as Powell's speaking, those contracts that you bought that were way overpriced will then become what? Regularly priced. So it will lose a lot of premium. There'll be some IV crush. So the levels you're just going to want to watch for tomorrow: 404, 406, 408, 410, 412, 415. There you go. You're going to want to wait to see where the market wants to settle and make itself home and nice and cozy into that data release. I would think a possible double bottom where you have a little look below and pop back up. So a fake breakdown, a little liquidity grab could possibly happen. Okay. The top of today's high, which looks like it was the balance area almost we got up to, look at 412. Or even if we gap up above 412, you could watch 415, which was the previous day high. You just want to watch and let the market show you where it's going to range into this event. Okay. So 404. 406, 408, 410, 412, 415. You can't really fuck it up. It's all in increments of 2 until after 412 is 415. That's 3. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. Okay. But that's all you guys need to do. And if you've never even known that this event takes place and you still trade in the market, just know shit's going to hit the fan around 2 p.m. Okay. So I will say this. The best time to trade this data release is to not trade it at all. Okay. If anyone disagrees, hit me in the comments. And I really don't give a fuck. I'm not going to respond. So I can tell you this. You're going to need to wake up early. You're going to need to get your levels right. And you're going to need to not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.